I'm Albert Cavazos,
And I'm Christine.
and we're in Alpine, Texas. We had been interested in solar for a while.
Yeah, they had asked us why we were interested, and I think partially it was trying to keep our utility bills down. And we knew solar was maybe a way to do that. And we hadn't really been approached by anyone before who could answer those questions, like how does it work? We had tried to do some research, but it was, hit and miss. We didn't really know what we were doing. So when they came in, they were able to explain everything, and it made a lot of sense. They backed everything up with facts so that we could see these are the advantages, this is what we're looking at, this is what we can do. Pros and cons on everything, answered all of our questions. And I felt very comfortable that they were being upfront with us about everything, and that made a big difference. No pressure. It was just like, this is how it works, this is what we can do, this is what we can offer. So how do you feel about that? And then we went from there.
When we were retired, we had one rule that we were not going to have any bills. We had our whole house paid off, our vehicle was paid off, and it's not that hard to do. If you look at it in the long term, we plan on staying in this house for at least another 10 years. So in the long run, it was cheaper not to be paying an electric bill for 10 years. So we did not finance it. We paid up front and got it going.
I think our bills before ran about $100 each month. And now with the solar panels, we don't have any bill at all. And we had credits that we accrued during the year, and it's been covering our bills. How much is that company going to help you from installation until it's operational? Is that company going to follow you from that very first step till everything's done? If you need service, if you have questions, is that company going to be available? And I know when we got ready to do this, I also looked at reviews online for the company, for Premier Solar. I looked at their Better Business Bureau ratings in comparison with other solar companies, and reading those things, and then that confirmed what I sensed in dealing with the company. So you have to kind of do your research to feel comfortable making your decision. But those are the things to watch out for. You want someone who's going to follow all the way through, do what they say, stick to the timelines, just to follow through and to follow up later.
The installation was about 2 years ago, and even to this day, Edward has, every time he's in the area, he drops by our call and says hello. And also, I know our son who lives in South Texas had a bad experience with a solar company.
Yeah.
That the guy that sold it to him disappeared all of a sudden. He would no longer work for the company, so he had problems trying to get something fixed. I would recommend mainly because we found them very dependable, and they answer all our questions, and we have referred several people in our neighborhood. I'm very pleased.
Just the fact that they are a phone call away for any questions. Everything is, as I said, upfront, very professional, reliable, and I feel like they're very honest and trustworthy company. And that's what you look for, and we've been very, very pleased with the service and installation. Yes, and I'd like to thank Premier Solar Systems for really coming from El Paso to Alpine to make this available in a small town, because there weren't options here when we were looking, and they were the first option we saw, and thank goodness they met our needs. Highly recommend, and I'm very appreciative of everything that's been done by Premier Solar.